I love Super 7 Space Cadet Raph so much. You no longer get the brown shipping mailer. I think after this wave, you probably won't get the cover, the slip cover as well. But they do, you know, they wrap it in a nice little bag. The lovely medallion. I'm going to miss the medallions. Actually, they used to be more of like a raised thing. This one's just kind of printed on. So you can see that maybe, I don't know, maybe that's a compromise. This should be the more standard experience. This display window. It's been said that the reason they're doing this is so they can, you know, better work with their retail partners. Which, yeah, if you go to a grocery store, Best Buy, wherever they're going to sell these figures, you'll want to see this. This is how you display it, right? You want to see this. You want to be able to read the box. The slipcover prevents that, and obviously the brown shipper is out of the question. If you've ever seen these at like a local toy shop, some of them display, you know, like the shipper box, the cover, the slipcover behind them. Some just toss it all together. When we've seen these at Best Buy, it's just they're getting this. It sucks paying $55 and only getting this compared to used to get the slipcover and the shipper box. But I get it. It makes sense to switch to this. The best thing, and it feels silly to say this, but everything in the Super 7 one, it's molded into the tray. They do, for security's sake, they do like a tie, but very rarely, if ever, do I remember there being like the plastic ties you have to clip, which is very nice. Here's our boy Raph. I mean, I love the look of this. There's so many cool details everywhere. Man, just this is, I guess it could be a sticker, but it feels painted on. The suit, there's kind of cool like blue accents on the suit. I don't know enough about spacesuit technology, but I really love it. Like you got like kind of the bumps in the shell there. Someone, I posted some stuff on Facebook and they were talking about like the shell's really gone. Yeah, I mean there's no shell, but I don't mind it actually. I'd prefer like the look, the spacesuit look above everything else. And so first off, is very clear, like fishbowl-esque. You know, very nice. It just goes on and off, and you can see our boy Raph in there. The shoulder movement, pretty standard. It has the joints there. You're not getting a ton of up. They do have this cuff there. I do like smartly, like the cuff, it's like, it's melded in there, and it's like there's a cut in the middle of it, so you're not going to be breaking it. Yeah, you're only going up about yay high all around on that. He's got a bicep cut. You can't turn too much because you can see the bicep. It's not cut straight across, which makes sense. You do get single jointed elbows. Then there's, look, his wrist computer. Is that Fugitoid? He's talking a Fugitoid. Adorable. Good hand action. The hand pegs on these, pretty good length. So they go in there. Again, they're not too tight. You get some good bend. And again, maybe some spottiness, but I don't know. I kind of like the blue accents. Am I crazy there? You got the Raph on the belt. The stitching. Ooh. And then there is a bit of a, like the hips. These hips are rock solid. Some of Super 7, the previous waves, especially Samurai Leo, the hips were loosey-goosey. But yeah, these are rock solid. They kind of even have, there's like a bit of a ratchet. You can almost kind of see it too, like a ratchet action. So it's very, you know, very solid. I love that. And so they kick forward like that. Not a lot of back kick. His turtle badunk-a-dunk. This part too, you can see like they didn't make this close off, which again, that's fine. I mean, that's totally fine. And then the legs. And again, single jointed knees. And there is a swivel in them. Like so. And then he's got the foot. The foot, it's like hitting right on that thing. So you're not getting too much. But like the swivel is really good. And so it's just, I don't know, it's super neat. It's like he's floating around. He's weightless. And there's details on the pack. You'll notice, you know, there's no monster molded on there. And that's because one of the accessories is our monster buddy. Look at that guy. Cool, he's got like head, really just head swivel. I mean, maybe kind of on a ball rocker, but you're really just getting the swivel. Doesn't really attach to him. You can kind of, I don't know, kind of like set him on there. So you're getting a bit of that. You get a nice space pizza. I just love the effects on that, like the little zipper. It's like it's a vac sealed pouch. Very nice there. So this is the extra head. It's a helmet, right? But it's a swappable head because the helmet's not going over that. A very Fallout power armor. Fantastic. He does also come with, of course, the like goggles headset. So you know, you can pop that off. And they have, to secure it, you can see there's the two like little tabby things. And so there's a ridge on the back of his head. So you just gotta, hook that down in first. Are we hooking? Okay, it's hooked. And then you're just gonna kind of scoop that down. Maybe not the best fit, depending on how you like squeeze it. I don't want to squeeze too much, but you can see. Looking good, I think. Then if you want, you can get that back in there. So if you wanted that look to him. First of all, this tube is very malleable. I love this. You can bend it all sorts of ways. None of it feels like it's like stretching it too much. Right? And so of course the tube, I see here the paint, because I have opened this before I opened it on live. You can see I've chipped the paint on the weapon. That's not great. I don't heat my figures. I think heating your figures is silly. But yeah, so it looks like the paint might flake off on this. You know, maybe you need like a Gundam marker or something. So that goes there. And this one, there's like the port. And it fits in very snug. Like so. There's the weapon. There's his classic sword, and this time they did like the base of it is that cool see-through red. Two size, they're like lightsaber size. Trigger finger gun hands. Trigger finger hands. Here's just regular grippy hands. Again, nice sculpt. Not really necessarily extra paint, but. And then two of the fist hands. Right? Yes, I need to be more careful. Personally, I'm of the mind to hell with it. It's a toy. The paint's gonna get chipped. Whatever, his fingers will cover it up. I don't care. If you don't want the paint to get chipped, I don't know, I guess heat your figure up. Do what you need to. This one, I mean, the nice thing about this one, it's not painted, that's just the plastic. So, I mean, I guess be worried about the paint there. I don't know. It's a toy, whatever. So this is his very classic spaceman Raph look. Right? He's got the sword. He's got the gun. Just freaking stellar. I love the bumps on the shell. The detailing on the suit is just so freaking good. I love it. Right? You want to see him spinning? Old school space Raph. I had this not minty. I mean, obviously that's not mint, but I had this complete. The stickers are in shape. He was like locked in storage. I forgot I had him as a kid. I didn't realize we had him complete. And so here's him, you know. So there's you know, there's the back. So they took this guy and they made him into this guy. So I think it was a great choice to turn this guy into a buddy. So you have, you know, that's the starter. that's what he became. If we put them back to back, Playmates, they did their own kind of reissue. The sticker on mine is off. These are the movie star ones. I left the plastic on the tube because I like it. This is their update. Again, stellar. Super 7 actually very close to this as well. And so if you compare all three of them together, swap out the head. So this is a little worrisome. Anytime I see a big, so it's a double ball joint. That's cool, but it's so long and spindly. Kind of makes me fear, you know. So, and whenever you try to push on it, it kind of moves around. So, but there we go. It's in. So he's, you know, looking up. Looking down. So this is, you know, like helmeted Raph. Put that on too. Just freaking cool. Again, you have to, like, that double ball joint. Okay, so my phone overheated and shut down. Space Raph is just too hot. But look at him there. He's talking to Fugitoid on the comm thing. Here he is sitting down just to have a slice. This figure is spectacular. I give it a 9.0 easy.